This is Top Contender Boxing. We keep it real, 100 and unbiased. Today's topic is Oscar Valdez. We're going to break him down from the Burchett bout to the Shakur Stevenson bout on April 30th. But before we do, we like to break down Oscar Valdez's stats. He's 31 years old. He's 5'6". He's a super featherweight. He's got 30 wins, 23 KOs, and 0 losses. What do you think about that Burchett bout?
That fight was fascinating. If you're an Oscar Valdez fan, Oscar Valdez had to move up weight, to capture another division bout, and he did a real good job. He went in there. I guess Burchett thought that he was gonna, try to bully him, but Valdez just, he just went in there and just, he was doing his thing, going in and out. But hey, he was doing a wonderful job. Burchett was just slower, and he just wasn't his night. What'd you take on that?
My take on that, Burchett came in the heavy favorite. All Mexico had him. The president had him of Mexico. Chavez had him. All the greats had him. But Valdez was the underdog in that one, and Valdez proved the underdog. He proved that the underdog can win. And he came in there with a strategic plan from Eddie Reynoso. The plan they had was not to sit in front of Burchett, was to move around in him, land your punches and get out clean. And that 10th round knockout proved to everybody that anything can happen in boxing, but anything can happen if you train correctly, and that's what Valdez did. What do you think about that Consecal fight?
Okay, now that fight, that was a real close fight, but I still had Valdez taking it. But I think that Conseco, I think he hit a little bit of leather, on the gloves, and he wasn't really breaking in the gloves, But when Valdez went in there, and yeah, he slowed down in a couple rounds, but when he went in there, man, he did what he had to do. He was really, he was hitting him. He wasn't hitting gloves. He was hitting him. He was jabbing him, hitting him, coming in and out, then, pushing him forward. But like I said, I think he won by a little bit, but he won. What'd you take on that?
My take on that, I'll just say this: from the first gate, Valdez already had people against him, due to the steroid accusation, the steroid use. You had Bradley, you had Ward, you had announcers, already criticizing Valdez before the fight and during the fight. First couple rounds, Valdez was losing the rounds. That's all you heard was Consecal. Until what, the 4th, 5th round, when Valdez turned the whole fight around. He started going to the body more and started landing more. He started figuring him out. Started breaking him down. And once he started breaking him down, he was taking him back to the ropes, because before Consecal was moving Valdez to the ropes. And it completely flipped. I don't know if Conseco got tired, and then Valdez started stepping on the gas, because after that, Valdez was landing everything. It was a good game plan, because he was a bigger guy, Conseco. He was a stronger guy than Valdez, and Valdez just went in there. I think he did a masterpiece for all the things he had, though. Looking him in the head. He had a good plan, and towards the end, you even had Bradley and Ward, say Oscar Valdez won the fight.
Yes.
Then again, how do you celebrate when you're losing rounds, sticking your hands up, trying to showboat when you're losing the round? So it doesn't make any sense. But I thought Oscar Valdez executed wonderfully, even though he had a lot of things going on his mind that day, due to the steroid accusations. I think with this new this upcoming bout on April 30th, his mind should be on point. This is probably one of the biggest fights of his life.
The one Shakur.
It's a big fight of his life because the way people are blowing it up. But I thought the Burchett was a bigger fight. But this one right here is just as big. So what do you think?
Well, just like you were saying, I guess it's gonna be a big fight, But for Valdez, I think that Burchett fight was, what made him more, that fight was more to him. But this fight coming up, I got Valdez taking it because he's stronger, and I don't think Stevenson Shakur has ever faced an opponent that's just gonna he's gonna come forward. He's gonna try to booth fight him, but you know, I don't think Stevenson's jabs are gonna be working that night because I got Valdez. He's gonna go in there and just try to demolish him. But hey, I don't take nothing away from Stevenson.
Yeah.
You know, he's a good good boxer. We'll see what he does that night, man. But hey, he can do, like you said, anything could happen.
Yeah.
What do you got on that?
My point of view is, yeah, Shakur is slick. He's fast. He's got a quick jab. But people got to understand this too. Conseca was a gold medalist. And Shakur is not a gold medalist. He lost in the Olympics. So in my point of view, there's nothing too special we're seeing from Shakur that we did not see in the last fight.
Well, look what happened to Burchett.
Yeah. He was coming in heavy, but he was coming in real heavy.
No, look at how Valdez left him.
Yeah,
you know?
he left him a mummy.
Yeah.
He left him a mummy in his last fight.
He said it himself.
He can't even fight the same.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, for this coming up bout, I got Valdez working him to the body really good. I think it's gonna be almost the same as the Conseca fight, and I got Valdez winning on points. Maybe hurting him to the body, maybe a knockout, but I personally think on points Valdez is gonna win because I think he's gonna have a great game plan. You know, he's working there with Canelo. Yeah, Stevenson's working with Ward, but we've seen when Ward works with Caleb Plant or works with other fighters, it all comes to the end.
But it's all on the fighter too, you know.
It's on the fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then again, like I said, I don't really see Stevenson anything special there.
Mm-hmm.
I think Valdez is gonna take that fight and show the non-believers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna be a big fight. So, I mean, for them, I guess, but we'll see. I guess.
Yeah, we'll see. Like and subscribe.
Thanks.